So today I bring you the Ender, and this one will be able to print many cool 3D objects. That's what I'm going to be doing in this video. I'll show you the configuration, calibration, and much more right now. Alright, so how we doing, everyone? Once again, I'm Dario. Alright, so today I bring you some cool 3D printer. Now this version, this is Ender 3. So these are the latest version. And they have some little different the other ones we have seen before. In this case, we can adjust also the tension of the head with this adjustment here. And also in this case, we have here, we can move the extruder by pulling this knob and push it up. When before we had to do that manual. Another thing too, for the bed, we have an adjustment for the bed too. In this case, this one comes with a cool little drawer, which allow you to put the extra parts, and it has all the tools that require you to build this. It has some extra hair extruder even to clean that, and that's all cool. It comes, by the way, it comes with the card and instruction and all that, right? So we have this cool thing here. We're gonna put it right over here. Now, a few things you need to do here is you need to put that together. Okay, to put together text, and okay, right there. To put this together, it takes about maybe 30 minutes, about maybe 40 minutes to put it all together. We have a good instruction comes with the manual, all those things. And it's pretty simple. A few things we need to put together. We need to put together the size, the top, and all the bar for the head. The bottom part comes already pre-built. You have to install the panel control, but the rest is much pre-built already. Now after that, a few things you need to do is the calibration. The calibration is done pretty easy, and I'll show you this right now. A few things you need for that: you need a piece of paper, regular paper for printer. So we're gonna put the paper there. Now looking at the controller, the thing you need to do, you're gonna go into let me go there into. Let's go back, prepare. You're gonna move this down and to set to home. So when you set to home, what happened? You're gonna reset the heads to like 0 point or whatever it is, the lowest point. What it's going to be printer, and that's set there. At that point, I'm gonna turn it off so I can move freely, because if I try to move it when it's on, it's not gonna allow me. We have to put a lot of force. So at this point, we're gonna move the bed a little forward, and then check the page. You don't want it to be like too hard to move because it's crashing the head, and neither too soft. Let's put a little tension, and that's perfect. I'm gonna move the head into this section there, and let's put a little bit. I can hear the scratch a little bit. I'm gonna put this in the middle, and sounds perfect there. And I'm gonna send this to the back, and I'm gonna do the same thing there and there. But how you calibrate it? It's a little wheel here. You're gonna move either up and down to adjust this. So what's gonna happen? It's gonna bring the bed up and down. So each one, you're gonna adjust this, and you repeat it until it's fine. How many times you need to do that? Not many times. I think it maybe time to time you want to double check. This is fine. Okay. Maybe it requires a little looser there, but I think that's perfect. That's the only thing you need to do. Okay. At that point, it's already done. We're gonna turn this on. Now, a few things also comes with the thumb drive, where you're gonna be installing your computer, and you're gonna be installing the software to run any projects you want to work on it. Let's say you download a project, but you want to load it into the software. That way, they will let you know how long it's gonna take, and also how many grams it's gonna use. Right. So this one is about 1 kilo, 2.2 pounds. So if you say how many feet, we're not looking to feet, we're looking to grams. So let's say you're looking to build something like this, and it says, okay, that requires 50 grams. So now 50 grams out of 1 kilo. So you know how many projects you can build. A few things we can do with this type of printer, and I'll show you. This is a white filament. It looks real nice. Let me get that close there, and we can see the details of this. Awesome details. This we got the Q cut here. All right, and we see the details are really nice, right? You can see that. Or the Star Trooper right over here. We can move this guy. Now, the film I'm using is the one having the wheel right now. There's a multicolor one. It looks pretty cool, as you see here, right? Details. Now, a few things also when you print it, really should know how long it takes. How long it can take? Well, it can take from few hours to, you know, many hours. So this project can take about 6-7 hours, something like this. It all depends how you guys decide to do it. If you want hollow, if you want support, some that require support, some not, or if you want solid. So this one is hollow inside, but let's say like this one is solid. All right. So maybe this one takes as much as this one, right? And that will also calculate how much filament you're gonna use. And this one is hollow inside, so this is much lighter. It depends what type of work or whatever it requires you to do, you hollow or not support. Like this one, I believe, no, this one didn't have any support. But this one, yes, this one, it was support on it because I can see I went and cut all the extra filament. So this one was support. So it all depends, right? Now, configuration one is pretty simple, right? After you do that, you calibrate it and it's done. Now, how we prepare the head? Okay. So we're going to go into, let me go back and let's go into control. And right at the bottom, we see the temperature is 32 to Celsius 0 now, and the bed is 40. It's set to nothing. We're going to set this up. So we're going to go control, temperature. Normally the temperature of the nozzle, it needs to be at 200. Guys, check the filament on the wheel will let you know, but it's about 200, 205, 210, 200. Bed temperature, I think 60. It sounds a perfect temperature. Set it at to 60. This one is glass, so they to 60. Right, make sure you have the right temperature, because if this is too cold, then you have a problem with this will actually come off out of the bed. Okay. I'm not going to be playing around with any of the fan speed. All done automatic by that. You can, and you see here PLA settings. I think that's what we did. 260, fan speed 255. And I'm going to play with that. It's already done. It will automatically do that for you. Then we'll go back. It's the only thing you need to do. Now we're going to go ahead and print and load the model. So here, let's go in the doggy one. We click on it and that's it. We see the temperature is raising up, so it needs to get into 200 before this gets activated. And then we see in it's 49, 45. So it has to get into at least 60. And one this is the temperature it requires. It's gonna, you will see, it will automatically start this thing. We'll see. We'll turn it on. It will turn on the power supply fan. It should do it in a few seconds when you get that temperature. In reality, that's pretty simple. That's the only thing you need to do. So now we had the head on the right temperature. We need to wait for the bed. Okay. So the bed is warm. It's getting warming up right now. All right, and it's getting ready. That's it. All right. And if you see that, it moves. Yeah, it goes to there. It gets ready. And sometimes it draws the line. See, and it goes right in the middle. We can see the fence comes on, and now we'll start printing for you. That's the only thing you need to do. All right, leave it, come back a few hours later, 5 hours later, and you have the whatever you printed on. If you see it's doing some lines there. As you see, it was pretty simple to set up. Only takes about an hour, and you'll be printing, you know, whatever you love. And whatever you love, it requires something, right? You need to buy it right now. So grab the link right below and let me know what will be the first thing you'll be printing so you get it. Leave me a comment and I'll see you next time. Bye.